If you haven't already, then be sure to check out my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 62. There's a lot of story elements that happen in this episode, so in order to watch this review, you might want to check that one out first. Just a heads up. I think it's pretty safe to say that this episode of Dragon Ball Super was definitely the best one we've gotten yet. And you know, this isn't going to probably be the first time I say that. There's going to be other times later on when I say that. But right now, this is the definitive best episode of Dragon Ball Super to date. You may be asking yourselves if you haven't seen it. Why? Well, let's jump in and find out. The episode starts out with Vegeta and Goku basically showing off that they're finished with their training. Like Goku at this point, he's mastered the Mafuba, which is the evil containment wave, also known in the Japanese version as the demon containment wave. And now he's going to be able to use it on Zamasu when he gets the chance. While Vegeta has been training in the hyperbolic time chamber, or the room of spirit and time, to the point where he ends up breaking it. He breaks the room of spirit and time. How does he end up doing that? I can't fathom it. It's insane. So Goku and Vegeta end up getting together, and at this point, you know, they're basically ready to go and help Future Trunks in the future. Speaking of Future Trunks, he ends up passing out, and Yajirobe ends up giving him a Sensu Bean. So, you know, of course, this is going to help revive him. And the odd thing is that Future Trunks, for some odd reason, thought Yajirobe gave it to him by kissing him, when in actuality, all he did was put it in his mouth. So that was a little awkward. But Yajirobe ends up telling Future Trunks that Mai found the hideout of Goku Black, and Mai has a plan to kill Goku Black. She has this special bullet that she claims is powerful enough to kill Goku Black. Which, of course, I'm sure it isn't, but hey, we'll give her a shot, right? Goku Black is, you know, he's sitting with Future Zamasu, and they're drinking tea, and Future Mai ends up shooting him, and the bullet hits him in the head. But of course, it doesn't do anything. The only thing it was able to do was rattle his earring, but as soon as Goku Black is going to extract his revenge, I guess you could say, or, you know, just attack them right on the spot, Future Trunks comes in for the save. Goku Black ends up thinking that Future Trunks is immortal, but of course, that isn't the case, because Goku Black doesn't know that Sensu Beans are a thing, which then leads into Future Trunks and Goku Black fighting while, you know, Mai and her troopers, like, get out of there as fast as they can. So this episode gives us a little bit of knowledge on that Super Saiyan transformation that Trunks was able to achieve, or, you know, Super Saiyan, whatever you want to call it. Either way, to me, it's correct. Apparently, he's able to, you know, get this transformation. He's able to get into it at will instead of, you know, just being able to do it out of anger. So this transformation is something that he can achieve whenever he damn well wants to. Which I think that's pretty cool. It's a, you know, it's a cool thing to give Trunks this unique transformation. But like I said in the previous episode, it probably isn't going to be anything, and it might as well be worthless. So they end up fighting for a good chunk of time, and I must say the animation here is really good. It's really spot on. I don't have any issues with the animation in this episode. The animation in this entire episode, I will say right now, holds up extremely well. It's really good, and honestly, it may be some of the best you know, the series has seen yet. Future Trunks ends up using a majority of his energy on Goku Black to the point where he thinks he kills him, and then that's when, you know, Future Zamasu steps in, and now Future Trunks has to deal with two opponents. This, of course, doesn't fare well for Trunks, and he ends up getting beat. Pretty badly, I must say. You may be thinking, oh, well, it can't be that bad, Christian. Oh, yeah, it's bad. Goku Black stabs him with his, like, psionic blade, coined by Geekdom 101, or his laser, his little, key sword thing from his hand. He ends up stabbing Trunks in the back with it. Now, you can't tell me that isn't bad. He got stabbed, just like everyone else has in this arc by Goku Black. Maybe they should call Goku Black the hash-slinging slasher. And just when you think Future Trunks is done for, out of nowhere, here comes Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma with the time machine. With that little distraction, Mai's able to run in and get Future Trunks out of there and get him some help. So Goku and Vegeta are not able to find that urn that they're going to be putting Zamasu in. They're not able to find it, and it is pretty funny how they react to the situation at hand. And Goku ends up saying he left it in the time machine. Oh man, Goku, Goku, Goku. But before the fight can even start, Gowasu and Supreme Kai, or Kaioshin, technically they're both Kaioshin, but I'll make it easier on myself and say Gowasu and Kaioshin. So Gowasu and Kaioshin appear using the time rings, and Future Zamasu gets a kick out of it because he killed his master, you know, ages ago, or at least that's how it is in, you know, his timeline. Gowasu ends up saying how disappointed he is in Zamasu, and he's pointing out Future Zamasu to where Goku has to step in and actually have a smart moment and say, actually, you're wrong. The Zamasu you're talking about is right over there. and he's pointing to Goku Black. And of course, Gowasu's like, what? Oh, well, alright then. I'm very disappointed in you. And he tells him, you can fix this by reviving everyone you killed with the Dragon Balls, to where Goku Black says, I destroyed the Dragon Balls, so there's no way to bring them back. And Gowasu just kind of falls to one knee like he can't believe what he's hearing, because all these people, all these innocent people were killed by the person who was once his apprentice. That's some pretty heavy stuff. Then Goku Black says, I didn't think I'd be able to kill you 3 times, goes to shoot a ki blast at Gowasu and Supreme Kai. They think they killed him, but as the smoke fades, Goku and Vegeta are standing right there. And here's where it gets interesting, because Goku takes on Zamasu. Goku's beating the crap out of Zamasu, and oh my god, I can't believe they did it. I'm so happy they did it. They let Vegeta wreck Goku Black's shit. He beat the holy hell out of him. He was smashing him through buildings, slamming him into the ground. It's some of the best animation I've seen, too. They really gave Vegeta a great moment here. And it's not just like a moment where, like in the Resurrection F arc, where he beats up on Frieza, it's just like, oh yeah, that's so cool. This, you feel legitimately pumped. You're excited, and you're thinking to yourself, oh my god, how can this get any better? So he beats him pretty badly, throws him into the ground, and he holds him up, and he headbutts him, and he says, you want to know something? You may be in Goku's body, but you're not the real Goku. Which then leads to saying that stealing someone's body will not make you stronger, and that he is the Prince of all Saiyans. And that's how the episode ends. He powers up and he screams. By the way, I should mention that Bulma brought a little like garage capsule thing and throws it, at the ground, and a garage comes out. Basically what I just said, a garage capsule. She throws it at the ground, a garage pops out, before the whole Vegeta beating up on Goku Black thing. Because, oh my god, I just had to talk about that. That was just on my mind for so long, I had to bring it up. So when Bulma does this, future Trunks and Mai just come out of the blue, and Trunks is holding a broken urn. I guess somehow it got broken? And he says that we need to fix it. So Bulma pulls out glue and says, alright Trunks, get to work. That's some really funny stuff right there. She makes him do it with glue. I don't usually say this word, but man, savage. You'll never hear me say that again in a video, just so you know. I tend to say it through text, like online, but I'll never say it again on YouTube. And if I do, call me out on it. But yeah, the episode ends with Vegeta looking triumphant over a beaten up Goku Black. That's how it should have ended. And I am so glad I watched this episode. And Crunchyroll just recently got the rights to quote-unquote simulcast this series, when in actuality it's not a simulcast. They're adding subtitles after it airs, and I am just very, very happy that this episode ended the way it did. And it's also a great it's a great episode for like Crunchyroll to start on. Overall, this episode was really good. It was really good, and the next episode preview even has me really pumped, because we're going to be seeing something that a lot of fans have been speculating that'll happen. Spoiler alert right now, Zamasu and Goku Black fuse. They're going to be fusing. And you know what that means? At this rate, 99.9% confirmed that Vegeta will be making his comeback. The only fusion that matters. That's right. I said that. So if you haven't seen the episode yet, go watch it. It's as good as I described it. Trust me. This is Gojira 2012 saying farewell for now.